The Hidden Power. Scarlett had always been different. It wasn't just the fact that she had been homeschooled for most of her life, or that her brother Miles preferred tinkering with computers while she poured her heart into soccer and sketching. No, Scarlett had a secret, one that not even her parents or Miles knew about. Ever since she was young, strange things would happen when Scarlett was upset. A gust of wind would blow through the house, even though the windows were closed. Objects would shift or fall without anyone touching them. She learned early on that if it was her doing, that she didn't understand how. Over time, she taught herself how to control it, or at least how to bury it deep inside, hidden away from the world. But then, Scarlett started public school. It wasn't easy. Most of the other students had known each other for years, and while Scarlett was social, making friends felt like stepping onto a foreign planet. She felt like an outsider caught between the world she had known at home and this new, loud, and chaotic environment. There was one person, though, who made things easier. Maya. Maya had a quiet confidence about her, with a warm smile that made Scarlett seem in a way no one else did. Over the weeks, they became friends, sharing lunch, studying together, and talking about the world of school drama. Maya didn't know Scarlett's secret, but she made her feel normal. That is, until the incidents began. It started small. A gust of wind blew open the classroom door when Scarlett was late to a test. Books would fall from the shelves when she walked by, and once the fire alarm blared when she accidentally knocked over her water bottle. Each time, she tried to stay calm, but deep down, she knew it was her doing. Her powers were slipping out of control, and the more she tried to suppress them, the stronger they became. One afternoon, Scarlett and Maya were working on a group project in the school library when a loud crash echoed through the room. A row of bookshelves had toppled over without warning, without anyone touching them. Panic erupted among the students, and Scarlett's heart raced. Maya turned to her, eyes wide open. "Scarlett, what's happening?" Scarlett knew she couldn't hide it anymore. She took a deep breath, her voice trembling. "It's me. I don't know how, but I can do things, move things, make things happen." Maya blinked in shock but didn't pull away. Instead, she leaned in closer, whispering, "You mean all of this? The weird things happening at school? It's been you?" Scarlett nodded, her stomach twisting. "I've been trying to keep it under control, but it's getting worse. I didn't want anyone to know. I didn't want to scare you." Maya's expression softened. "Scarlett, you're not scaring me, but we need to figure this out before someone gets hurt or the school finds out." As the two of them left the library, Scarlett felt a weight lift off her shoulders. For the first time in years, she wasn't alone with her secret, but the relief was short-lived. That evening, as they sat in Scarlett's room, books and papers strewn across the floor, Maya looked at her seriously. "You have to learn to control this. Whatever's going on, it's powerful." Scarlett nodded, but nodded at her. "What if I can't? What if I hurt someone?" Maya placed a hand on Scarlett's shoulder. "You've been homeschooled, right? You've already learned so much on your own. This is just another thing you have to figure out. I'll help you." Over the next few weeks, Scarlett practiced in secret. With Maya's help, she learned how to focus her emotion, how to channel the energy inside her instead of letting it explode unpredictably. It wasn't easy, and there were moments when she felt like giving up. But each time, Maya reminded her of how far she had come. Then, one day, the inevitable happened. A local news station arrived at the school after a series of strange occurrences, objects moving, lights flickering, and doors slamming shut. Rumors spread like wildfire that the school was haunted. Scarlett could feel the pressure building inside of her, the fear that everything would spiral out of control. But Maya was there, steady and calm. "You got this," she whispered to Scarlett before leading her to a quiet corner of the school. Scarlett closed her eyes, focusing on the energy inside of her. It swirled like a storm, chaotic and overwhelming, but she reached out to it, pulling it in, calming it. The wind outside stilled. The lights stopped flickering, and the eerie silence that followed was peaceful. When Scarlett opened her eyes, Maya was smiling. "You did it." Scarlett let out a shaky breath, tears welling in her eyes. "I almost lost control." "But you didn't," Maya said, pulling her into a hug. "You've grown stronger." In the weeks that followed, Scarlett's confidence in her powers grew. She didn't need to hide anymore, not from herself, not from Maya, and maybe not from the world. She realized that her powers, strange as they were, could be used to help people, to make a difference. And with Maya by her side, she knew she wasn't alone in that journey. As Scarlett walked home from school one day, the wind brushed gently through her hair, as if it was whispering to her, reminding her of the power she had always carried. But now, it was no longer a burden. It was part of who she was, and she had learned to embrace it. With trust in her friend and hope for the future, Scarlett knew she could face whatever challenges lay ahead, supernatural or not.